All right, good afternoon, everyone. Trevor Thompson, TNT Pressure Cleaning, Ormond by the Sea, Florida. You can reach me at 386-453-4213. Schedule today to get on our calendar. I'll come out to a free estimate, tell you what you need, and we'll get you on our calendar and get you sparkling and shining in no time. So what I want to show you is what we've done to this driveway. This homeowner wants to lay in acrylic paint. They had a blue stain down. What we did was we used a Diamabrush to scrape up that old paint. And then we dry vac all of the dust, and then we swept out the rest of the remaining dust. We came in this morning with sodium hypochlorite and a really good smelling soap because the garage had a lot of mold in it and she wanted to change the smell altogether. So the very first thing we did was we wet the walls with our high pressure ball valve, wet all the baseboards, everything like that. And after, the very first thing we did was come in with our blower, and we swept up any remaining dust, and then we used our blower to blow out all of the dust, getting that floor nice and clean. Then we came in with a high pressure ball valve, wet the walls, wet the baseboards, wet a little bit of the floor, and we wanted to see how the concrete's like a sponge. We wanted to see how the floor was absorbing the moisture. So it was doing it very quickly. Now, the greatest thing about that is that is a good indication that the paint is going to set up and adhere to the surface. We are not painting. I am a professional pressure cleaner. That's what I do. I remove organic matter, mold, mildew, algae, dirt, grime, tannin stains, bacteria, you name it, I pull it up. In big shopping centers, we remove gum, a lot of commercial businesses, hydraulic fluid and machine oils and things of that nature. But I want to show you what we've done. This is an after video. So I came in here with my 20-inch surface cleaner after laying my solution down on the floor, which really helps change the smell of what was going on in there. We dusted the corners, the tops of the walls, everywhere we could, the tracks of the garage. That way we get all the spider webs and debris that's been sitting in there for over 20 years. So the floor is not a beautiful floor. Keep in mind it's going to be painted, but what we've done is removed the blue stain, and I want to show you that right now. So if you come in here, you can see inside the garage, you can see what this floor looks like. You can see how it's drying. These wet spots here are still drying. So after I got done cleaning and using my surface cleaner, I then took a broom and broomed out the areas that were puddle spots. Big puddle spot in the corner over here. There's another puddle spot over there. So I made sure that there's no water seeping behind those baseboards. So we broomed all that water out. Then we took our high pressure ball valve and we pushed the remaining water and debris out. So you can see, what this looks like. And ideally all of this blue should be off of this surface, but unfortunately the equipment that was rented yesterday came, I'm not sure, because it's outside of my wheelhouse, but you're supposed to change these blades when they get down to about 1/8 of an inch. And it looked as if the blades still had plenty of cutting power, but they did not do the job. Guys, I literally was here for 8 hours yesterday. I spent 6 hours nonstop straight scraping this up with that buffer. So I will probably never do anything like that again. But as you guys can see here, we are ready to pressure clean. We are ready to paint. This is what the paint looked like originally. So if you look at that, you can really see what the paint used to look like, especially here in this corner here. You can see what that is what the paint looked like, okay? So we didn't have a hand tool. You're supposed to rent this small hand tool that allows you to get in the edges to get that done. But basically we wanted to prep this out so it's ready to be painted. Don't worry about things like that are, now normally if you're doing a job, you can see where the very last minute I ran my surface cleaner through here really quickly, and that's what you get. That is unacceptable if you are on a driveway or you are doing some cleaning somewhere. It's already clean under there. I ran it through really quickly, and that's just the end result. It's all clean. It just needs to be painted. So you see these things that are in here, and that's not a big deal, because the big deal is getting this garage clean. And this was a really bad garage. So the floor is ready to be painted. I want to thank everyone for coming out with me. TNT Pressure Cleaning. Ormond by the Sea, Florida, 386-453-4213. We're gonna go ahead and wrap our hoses up, guys. We've got an estimate to do across the street here, and we are going to go ahead and sign off. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day. Keep cleaning, everyone.